Here, I'm going to talk about a sensitive topic today. I'm going to talk about us girls, Ugandan girls per se, who need to just mature their minds and decide when they need to decide. I remember my first job in the Arab world, in the Arab Emirates, like it was Oman specifically. I worked in Oman for 2 years and like a month, I think. But my first job, I remember, was as a housemaid. It's not a job that I thought I would really do because naturally I seem weak. Like my physique seems weak. Most people think I am the weakest of all. And I don't know, most people thought I am more than that, and yes, I believe I'm more than that, but I didn't have a choice. I needed money for myself as a woman. I have a child, I needed money to support him. I have a 52-year-old mom that I need to take care of because she is sick, she has pressure, and I could not really just sit there and wait, but I chose to give up my pride and do something I'm not expected to do if it is better and gonna do my life good. So I learned that there are companies that take girls from Uganda to different countries in Asia for housemaid jobs, and it was less expensive because my greatest problem then was being broke. I went, I applied, I followed all the instructions they needed, and yeah, I was given the job. The like the transition from Uganda, from Uganda to Oman was not that hard, but maintaining my calm in Oman, because my job, I went and worked for this woman. She was a nurse. She had like 7 kids. The oldest was 20 and the youngest was like a year and a half. I tell you what, they were the biggest headache of all the headache I have ever got. I told you I was working with 7 kids. I sat into in my mind, I told myself, you know what, I can't give up because I really need money. I need to change my life and my mama's life. I have to, yeah, great. You have to shout your eyes calm when I'm recording a video. Okay. I had to convince my brain to hold on, however hard it seemed, and I did it. It was the hardest job I have ever had, but it is what brought me to my normal senses. I have always been a mama's child. My mama has always been trying to give me everything I needed, and it was hard for me to think that there are times that I really, really need to wait for too long to get what I want. As a housemaid in Oman, I was paid 700,000 shillings. Let's say $200. And with taxes, if you take all the taxes off, it was roughly 650, which is okay because In Uganda, I would never get a job that pays me 300 a month. So I did the job. I talked to my mom and told her it's hard, but I'm gonna do it. I did the job for 3 good months, dealing with 7 kids and 2 parents and myself. And yes, the hardest part was the grown-ups, because grown-ups behave different. When you're dealing with a child, your mindset is different. But when a grown-up does something that you don't expect them to do, it gets really hard and annoying to you. So I said, okay, I came for money. I'm going to take in all this, however hard it is, I'm going to take it in. And yes, after I was told I would quit and apply for a better job in 3 months. So when 3 months elapsed, I talked to my boss and told him, you know what, I think I need to apply for a certain job, like I had told you, because I had talked to them before I joined. So I reminded him, and he was like, okay, but you have to wait for a month until they bring me another maid. I waited for a month, and he seemed not doing anything about it. But when it turned 4 months, I applied online with a group called Rami's Group online. And I told him, you know what, I applied for Rami's. If I'm offered the job, I will go, because I gave you the month that you asked for and I'm not seeing any progression. The man of the house was really a good man, because he was always understanding. When I was tired, when I was sick, he was kind of understanding. And yeah, that's it. I managed to get a job as a salesperson at Rami's, and I was dealing in the carpets side. What do I want to tell every Ugandan lady that is thinking they are too good to be housemaids? If you have problems that need money, do something about it. When you have money, money does not explain how you got it. You don't have to tell your family if you feel you're uncomfortable telling them your job, but they will use your money as a housemaid comfortably. Fellow Ugandans and fellow girls, being a housemaid does not do harm to you, does not degrade you, it does not take away your pride. If you need to do something about yourself, if you need to better yourself, please do it. You don't have to depend on a man, because a man has his own problems too. What we need to do is mature up and do something about our own betterment. I'll see you soon. And yes, guys, follow me on Instagram at pshadi. Follow me on Twitter, Shady Pretty, Facebook, Shady Pretty. And yes, you will have to find all of my stuff there. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.